we finally got Big Red up and running for the first time this year. And so far, so good.
Halfway through his season, Parker Schnabel's operation is finally running at full throttle.
It's good to have two plants going. You know, we can't survive off of just one sluice box anymore.
At Ken and Stewart's, Lucifer is washing dirt in the El Dorado cut. And after spending 3 months getting down to pay at Dominion, Big Red is sluicing the money pit. If the team can keep it running all week, Parker will finally get a read on whether or not his $15 million gamble will pay off.
If there's no gold in it, we're wasting a lot of time. But it's just very different ground than we've been mining.
So far, Parker has mined over 1,600 ounces of gold towards his 5,000 break-even point.
This year, you know, we're taking the spending to a whole new level. So there's a lot of pressure on revenue right now. We haven't had that sort of pressure in a while. But with two plants running, you know, we have a shot.
We're gonna keep the wings of Lucifer separate. I will clean them like 2 separate cleanups.
Gold recovery expert Chris Dumit processes the first cleanup of the week from the El Dorado cut.
We have a real problem here. Unfortunately, this right wing's got way too much gold in it. It shouldn't be here, it should be in the main. There definitely could be something wrong with Lucifer if you have a lot of gold in one wing and not the other. Something's not right. Hey, Parker, I think we got a problem, man. It looks like we have real uneven gold in the wings down here at Lucifer.
That's no good. There must be something wrong with the plant. We just need a good, consistent wash plant running. But we're not getting that. We need the money coming in. Mitch is away, so Tyson needs to be keeping it going.
With foreman Mitch Blaschke away on leave, it's down to plant boss Tyson Lee to keep both of Parker's wash plants running.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You have a problem with Lucifer. So you have a feed direction problem or a chute that's blocked off down in the distributor or something. Something's going on. Like, guaranteed we're losing some gold based on those numbers, right? Did you notice anything wonky?
I did notice that the water was flowing on the right-hand side of the right wing, but with it vibrating, it could just sort of walk over a bit.
So we're kind of up. We need this thing banging rocks.
To prevent further potential gold loss, Tyson first checks to see if the plant is level.
If you take a look at our level here, the plant's leaning downhill. I have a feeling it's probably leaning towards the right, too. So, yeah. So, Lucifer is settled into place, and it's kind of leaning towards the tailings conveyor, towards the right wing. We're going to shut down the plant, get the excavators staged up in the front, start to lift the wash plant.
Lucifer is not sitting straight and is leaning to one side. This unevenness is channeling gold concentrate into the sluice box's right wing, causing the riffles to clog. When the riffles become too full, the gold can't be caught and is lost, washing out the end of the box. Tyson needs to lift the plant, level it, then build up the pad to balance the distribution of pay across the sluices and capture all the gold.
Well, man, it was really nice to get home. And how did the week go up here?
A lot of back and forth, putting out fires. Had a big issue with Lucifer, but hopefully it's been rectified. Dumit, you're the one who's going to tell us that.
You got it balanced out. You can see the gold was distributed
very evenly. Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you for doing that.
Let's turn this puppy on and see what we got, huh?
To be on track for his 5,000-ounce season target, Parker needs a 300-ounce week. First up, the El Dorado cut.
We'll do Lucifer first to see if your adjustments paid off, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So here we go.
Let's do it. We got 20, 40, 60, 100, 120, 130, 150, 168.4.
Worth $336,800.
Not bad.
Perfect,
Solid.
yeah. So that's going to get us a tad bit closer.
Ready to see what a good run on Big Red at Dominion's all about here?
This is really our first proper run, isn't it?
Yeah. You got the big thermos. It's looking heavy. Two-hander.
Nice and heavy, yep. It's a two-hander, that's for sure.
If you're faking that,
You nervous, Parker?
if it's 100 ounces, I'm gonna be upset, Chris. So much writing on this, right?
It's Big Red's first full week in the money pit. For Dominion to be viable, Parker needs to see at least 230 ounces.
Dominion Money Pit. 20, 50, 70, keep going. 100, 130, 140, 150, 180, 200. Keep her going. 230, 240, 250. Is it gonna be 300? 300, 310.55.
Plus, it wouldn't all fit in the thermos.
What do you got in that one?
Does that scale go that high?
Yeah, I'm pushing
40,
it.
350, 370, 380, 390, dude, we're 400 now. 410.55.
Thank
Nice.
Yeah. It's smoking down there. That's good ground.
That's relieving.
Well, I wasn't faking it, Parker. That's
Yeah, I'm glad you weren't.
It's
'cause
heavy.
I was going to be pretty upset.
Well, now we know we named it the right name. It's the money pit because it's got a lot of money.
Yeah, I get 3 or 4 plants down there.
Don't even start.
Yeah.
That gives us, for the week, 578.95 ounces.
Worth over $1,150,000.
So our season total is 2,222.4 ounces.
Almost halfway.
Almost halfway, yeah, we're getting there. All righty, guys, we'll catch you later.
Pretty much in the river was a mess. It's an absolute disaster.
Halfway through the season, chaos continues to reign for the king of the Klondike, Tony Beats.
We just got sluicing, and here we are. We had 2 shutdowns, so we left that behind, a disaster. Sometimes it feels like you take 1 step ahead and you back up another 2.
With just 462 of his 6,000-ounce goal in the bank and a devastating breakdown last week, Tony has paused mining at the Indian River and is moving his entire crew back to the heart of his gold mining empire.
That is enough screwing around. Right now we need everybody on Paradise Hill and we need to watch some rocks.
His tried and tested ground at Paradise Hill is stripped, thawed, and ready to sluice. But first, he needs his 30-year-old trommel back up and running.
That old trommel. I mean, you throw 300 yards an hour in it, and just eats that dirt like nothing. It's just a matter of putting the thing together. As long as all we gotta do is do it once, we'll be okay.
With Kevin gone, Tony has spent 3 months fixing the trommel, and now halfway through the season, he's finally ready to reassemble it.
We are coming in with 2 excavators, and we're gonna put a deck on, okay? Brandon, if you can take these 2 guys to give you a hand to put the cables on, I'll show you where I want them.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, follow me, please. We gotta focus on this. We gotta get rocks going one way or another. Anyway, we'll do it. Pick the trommel up with both excavators because then we'll just walk that thing wherever we basically want to go.
Tony first plans to lift the 40-ton steel barrel off the wash plant's 40-foot-long skid frame and move it out of the way. Then, the skid and its rollers will be lifted gently by 2 excavators at either end of its frame and carefully walked 400 feet in a dogleg to the plant's new pad. The trommel barrel will then be put back onto the skid and will be one step closer to bringing in some much-needed gold. Without Kevin, Tony's relying on his other kids to make the move a success.
So we'll get Monica and Mike on there. We'll lift it up, and we'll just put the skid on the pad down there. So nice to get that thing out of here. It's so overdue. Okay, guys, lift it up. Okay, both of you, back it up. Back it up more, Mike. Back it up, back it up. Monica, back it up. Hold it right there. Lower it down, lower it down, lower it down. Good, 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 good.
Tony,
Yeah, what?
my radio's no longer working?
Not my problem.
He's mad.
Okay, lift, go, 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 go.
Now we are lifting the skid.
The barrel removed, the team repositions to lift the skid.
Okay, pull it out of it, Mike. Perfect. Okay, chain, feed it through the hole.
I don't know what Tony's plan is, but he's in a hurry. He wants to get sluicing. And I think it's kind of clicking with T-Beats that we've got to start getting gold. It's got to happen now.
Monica, we are going to drive all the way that way, turn. So when we get there and try to go this way, then Mike will follow you, and then you come back and we'll put the skid right on there, okay?
Okay, so
Okay, lift it up.
what?
Okay, both of you, start walking slowly, straight back. Nice and steady, guys, nice and steady. Keep it, look at each other, bingo.
Mike and Monica must work in perfect unison to carry the 4-ton steel skid to the pad.
Now that's a nice sight. Thing gone.
Oh, that was the wrong way. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Slowly go the other way.
I can't hear you.
Slowly turn that way.
That way?
Go, 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 go. Park the excavators, please,
Where? Right here?
because I'm going home. Sick performance. They never get it. They just never get it. I won't even have to go to the circus. I can stay at home and look at one.
Hi. What do I need to do? Because I was turning before because I was 100% sure I'd been told to turn.
I know Dad's all over the place today.
Ever seen a up? Then I'm looking at it. Do me a favor, fix that, could you please? Because we're more than anything else. Anyway, we'll put the new change on, gentlemen, and I'll let the circus continue.
rather you didn't film me crying, but that's fine. Guess I don't really care. Obedience through fear never works properly. And I feel like that's the only way Tony Beats knows how to manage. I know I don't really understand what he wants me to do, so it's probably one of the things pissing him off, but I don't know what I don't know, and if he won't tell me, I can't fix the problem, so we'll see what he wants to do next.
Been about the worst start of the season ever. We go to the Indian River, we spent millions of dollars. No sooner we get the Indian River going, we the deck and deck. Now here we are back on the hill. You know, time goes on, a lot of money being spent and no money being made.
Tony's now focused on mining Paradise Hill, and his main moneymaker, the 40-foot-long trommel, is his only hope of saving his season. But he still has to finish assembling the plant before it can start catching gold.
We better get this trommel going by the end of the week, one way or another, because if we're going to keep this family business alive, we better start making some money.
Oh, there's no place like paradise.
I swear that name's a trap. It'll be interesting when we get to the top, see what everything looks like. I hope they realize just like through our absence how much we did on site.
Yeah.
At the start of the season,
hey guys,
Tony's eldest son, Kevin, and partner, Faith, dropped a bombshell.
We've been thinking that perhaps this year we might take it off.
Without chief mechanic Kevin, Tony struggled for months to get his trommel reassembled.
Sick performance.
And last week, daughter Monica took action.
What's up?
I figured you guys might want to come up just to help out.
Do you think it's gonna be a show?
I'm a little worried about how things may be.
Yeah.
Me and Tony have to figure out how we can both play in the sandbox without getting in each other's way.
Hello there.
Hi, strangers. Look at you, all clean in your town clothes.
Right? Howdy.
Are you people lost?
Well, no, someone gave a desperate cry for help.
Desperate cry for help.
Desperate cry for help. So what do you think of all this commotion?
It looks close until you stand right here. I think your gearbox is too high in the front.
Okay.
You got the ring replaced, it looks like?
Mike and Dee, we did that the other day. Put that in place. Just put this on. So what do you think? You think you do it in a week? Otherwise, we'll have to blame you for it.
I think at least a week, assuming nothing goes sideways.
Hey, you're in charge. You got to figure out all the. It's going to be your circus.
See.
Okay, let's do it.
It was a little surprising to me that Kevin and Faith agreed to come back up, but I'm glad they did. But I think Tony's got a hard time giving up the control. He's a micromanager.
It'd be always good to have Kevin back. I mean, it's a family operation. So that little had a nice summer so far, so hopefully he's over that part and sticks around for a while. We'll see.
Mixed feelings coming back. I expected the trommel to be further along. I think it's been almost 10 months since the trommel's run. And it's very frustrating with Tony. I don't think he quite realized how much of that me and Faith took on.
So far, Tony and Mike have replaced the trommel's broken drive ring and moved the wash plant onto a new pad. Now, Kevin and his crew must bring in the sluice deck, attach it to the trommel with a distribution box, then connect the water supply, bring in a conveyor, and finally, the hopper feeder. And the kicker? Tony wants it all done by the end of the week.
I'm surprised. Little is almost fat. Kevin, that is. We'll have to work that off him, I guess.
Kevin's first task: haul in the gold-catching sluice deck.
Forward a bit. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. No, I think that went well. So you have to back up a bit and we'll swing her over.
Next, Kevin will install the conveyor that feeds pay dirt into the trommel.
So we have our excavator on the back end, we have our crane on the front end. We are about to lift the conveyor in. You're gonna have to walk forward slowly. Yep, that's good. That's far enough.
To bolt the conveyor in, Kevin must line it up with pinpoint accuracy.
Okay. Just a hair more, like a foot. Okay, swing back this way. Oh, how the is that supposed to line up? Just not lining up is a around we don't really need right now. Yeah, I just hit the pipe again. Let's see what that does. A little bit of a cluster to start, so that's hasn't changed. With most of the stuff here, I can already hear Tony. It's me.
You know what's happening, huh?
The issue is, that's bent. When these holes line up, these don't line up.
The conveyor can feed 350 yards of dirt an hour into the trommel, but the struts that support the conveyor are bent and won't line up. To fix them, Kevin will cut the struts from their crossbeams and pull them into alignment before welding the crossbeams back to lock everything in place.
Hey, I think it'll work. But you know, it's their problem, not mine. So let's see how they make out by the end of the day.
It is incredibly too hot for this. Hot metal bull. Ow, 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 ow. Right there. All right, Len, we're gonna pit him in the first two.
All right.
And then I'm gonna get out the welder and the torch and make the rest fit.
Nice.
Like a glove. Oh, perfect. I think we're pretty happy right there. Let's leave it here and go on to the next one.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, lead on.
I didn't really want Caden up here because he doesn't have a lot of time in dozers, and if something bad happens, there's not much you can do in a dozer to save yourself. I don't want to see somebody get hurt. So now I'm going to try to go a bit wider if I can. Which sketches me out a bit because I'm right on the edge.
To widen the dam, Parker tiptoes his 63-ton D10 dozer along the brink of a steep 50-foot drop.
That's super sketchy right there. Oh, that's a bad idea. Idiot. I'm gonna end up upside down in this pond. Oh, Parker. All right, well. We made it a good 10 feet wider. Pack the out of it. See if that works.
90 minutes after the dam burst, Parker's completed repairs. The pump is safe, and Big Red hasn't missed a beat.
If Caden hadn't caught it, that pump would be underwater by now and we would be shut down. Hey, Caden, nice job spotting that.
Yeah, it was a pretty hectic couple of hours, but looks like we got it all wrapped up and everything's fixed and good to go.
We've raised the dam up and tried to kind of reinforce things. I've done as best I can. These are definitely not headaches that we need, but hopefully, that's it.
450 feet away, Parker is reinforcing the dam that burst earlier in the week.
Normally Mitch or Tyson would be dealing with this stuff, but they're, deep in the Australia Creek, so, I cover when I can, which is not very often. Well, that's not good. There's no water coming out of our culvert in our dam. There's water in one end of the pipe, but it's not coming out the other, which means gravity-defying water, or I didn't put the pipe in level.
In the race to fix the dam, Parker's misaligned the angle of a culvert that acts as an overflow. The pond side end is too high, meaning excess water can't flow out of the settling pond, and the dam could burst once again.
Because if this fails again, we'll probably lose the pump.
To prevent another flood, Parker needs the 30-foot culvert to lie flat, but excavating the dirt around it risks weakening the dam.
If I'm not careful right now, the whole dam will blow out just from working around the edges of the culvert. It's not really ideal scenario. So I don't think there's really much more I can do other than just shove some dirt in here and try to compact it a little bit and see what happens. I won't feel like we've succeeded until there's water flowing through the culvert.
Now, Parker needs to climb out over a 40-foot drop and check for blockages.
There's a bunch of moss and plugged up in here.
I feel like I'm in that movie with this prison escape. Something redemption. Shawshank.
Oh, that's a long ways down. This is gonna be interesting. Looks like I gave a beaver a That ought to do it. If that doesn't work, I don't know what will. So, we'll find out.
Culvert flowing, Parker's Dominion Creek operation can keep running, and with no downtime, it could be his biggest week yet.
Well, that was fun. And let's hope it doesn't happen again.
Well, sounds like everybody had an eventful week.
Yeah, man.
But mainly you there with your waterworks.
If I was a beaver, I'd have gotten shoved out of the colony.
Then you got to throw the last of the dirt through Lucifer down there, so that's awesome.
Yeah, kind of sad to be leaving my home, to be honest.
Oh, well, dude, that's why your trailer has wheels on it there, man. Just drag that thing to a new spot.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to see how Ken's finished up?
Let's see it.
Lucifer ran for 40 hours, and the last of the El Dorado cut should deliver around 60 ounces.
Here we go. Last cleanup of Ken's. We got 40, 60, 80, 90. Well, there we go, 93.25.
Worth over $186,000.
That's not bad.
Finishing up Ken and Stewart's down there is almost like the end of a legend or something.
Oh, there's still more dirt down there, but not for this year.
With Lucifer now shut down, Parker only has Big Red running in the money pit, which last week delivered a massive 410 ounces.
Well, Big Red had some water issues.
But we didn't lose any run time because of it.
Just pouring it. There's 100. Keep going. There's $150. Still more. 180, 190, 200, 206.7.
But it also had this, 300 ounces. So he wound up with 506.7 ounces.
Worth over $1 million, and taking their season total past the halfway point to 2,822 ounces.
Oh, something not quite right. Shut the air off. Something isn't right because that pump's never worked that hard. So somehow, somewhere, we have a restriction in the line.
It's working hard right now, getting that water going.
That's not going through.
At Paradise Hill, Tony's trommel pump is running, but something's gone haywire, creating a blockage in the pipeline.
I let down like. It's working against something. I think it'd be the check valve. The check valve, if that is too heavy for the pump, then it'll restrict your water flow because it doesn't open up all the way. So it'll be working against it. So we'll probably likely have to put in a new one. I'm gonna go see what we got in the boneyard.
In Tony's boneyard, there's almost every part he'll ever need, including a replacement check valve.
We happen to have an old one that should match close enough. It's a little, but we could fix that. So we're gonna bring it down, swap them out, and see if that fixes things.
Okay, run it down the hill.
This is kind of a big pain in the butt, because we can't sluice without water, and I was told this was all ready to go. Nope. It's incredibly frustrating where somebody just didn't think ahead.
Before Kevin can replace the faulty check valve, he has to drain the water from the system.
Ooh. There we go.
That kind of sucks. It is the last thing that you expect. So anyway, we'll take this one out, and now we'll see if we can fit the other one in.
Now, the fix itself, honestly, ain't that big. However, 2,000 plus feet of water that we gotta drain in a 12-inch pipeline. Someone else can do the math, but that's a lot of water. So,
There's some pressure.
see.
I know it's open. And maybe we'll, you wanna,
Probably.
we should go a little farther, Kevin, and then go shut it so it's got time to drain.
I agree. You go with that. Now we are closing this side of the valve. We're gonna wanna isolate the system so that we can put it. Just as we have water coming from down the hill to the check valve, we have water coming from the pond to the check valve. Yes.
It has slowed down.
It has.
With the water drained from one side of the check valve, They now have to drain the other side.
Maybe, hold on.
There we go. A bit more.
Yep.
Well, watch out. I have an idea that might be dumb, but I want to try.
Oh, okay.
Am I going the right way? Really?
Okay.
Well, the idea was...
Yes, all right. I see where you're going.
Just goes to show you never know what you'll need. Oh, I think we're probably happy with that.
Yeah,
that sounds pretty...
I hear production.
See.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got them both there, huh? Now you got them. Perfect.
There we go.
Watch yourself.
Makes you want to pee, doesn't it?
I don't have that problem. You people have funny problems. I don't have any of them. Just roll it that way, Evan.
So, are we free and clear? There we go. You'll notice.
You're never gonna get it.
Gotta use a pry bar.
Yeah.
Which is this one.
Yeah.
Woo! Going.
So the difference is pretty much day and night.
This is not exactly a surprise. This happens almost every time we go to try and fire up something that's new. There's a couple of things that could have been done to avoid this. We would have figured out what size that check valve was, how much pressure it needed, and decided really quick would work, would not work. Or they could have tested it when we had the water hooked up last week. There's a reason we left.
So we know this check valve works. On day, I'd say we should be in business. Let's do it.
To reach Tony's wash plant, the pump has to push the water nearly half a mile uphill at 1,500 gallons a minute.
Okay, cut it back one mic, cut it back one mic, cut it back one. At least that's good. Got that water fixed. Now we'll fire the thing up tomorrow morning and see what we're gonna get. Ice. Turn your wheels. Holy. Perfect. Right there.
And done.
Good. You got some.
Trailer brakes work good, I know. Now we just need to get our 45 on, get our suction hose ran out. That's where Rick's heading right now, is to go get the box. And after we got all that hooked up, one step closer to getting to mine over here in Raleigh Valley and, you know, find out if this thing's full of nuggets like Rick says it is.
So I'm just up here grabbing the suction box. We're gonna bring it down there, put the two suction legs together, and then place the pump in its position right next to the water. And then it's just a matter of running some lay flat hose out the exit side, up and over the bank, and we'll be ready to go. The water in Raleigh Valley is groundwater. You know, we're well below the water table here, so that's what that is. I mean, as fast as we can pump it out there, it's gonna try to refill itself. You know, that's just the nature of the beast. So it's time for us to drain that water and get the gold out of it.
So, I don't know if you looked at this thing, but whoever Frankenstein this piece of together did a terrible job. I didn't build this, obviously. This thing's ancient. And whoever, you know, scabbed all these fittings together, they didn't fill any of the holes in here. So basically, as soon as this part of this comes out of water, we're gonna lose suction out of our basket because it's gonna be sucking air. So, smart to plug these off now.
Rick asks foreman and expert welder, Buzz, to make the hose airtight.
There she is, man.
She all sealed up?
Little 60-10 fast freeze rod. Fill those holes up right away.
That's all we needed. What do you say, sling her in the water?
Throw her in the water.
Throw her in the water.
Hope for the best.
Hope for the best.
You want it up or on the side?
Yeah, she's going. That looks level right there, hey?
Looks pretty good.
Let's fire up. There it goes.
He's draining. Unbelievable. We've crossed the first hurdle. We've got the pump in, we've got the water draining. Hopefully within 4 days here, we're trucking pay out of it. We're this much closer to the gold right now, that's all I can say.
In less than a week, Rick should be back on the best pay dirt he's ever mined.
Oh, baby, we got a water feature. Wow, yeah! Yeah! Woo! Well, this pump's certainly doing its job. We're all the way down the suction cage. For now, I'm just gonna shut this thing off. We're gonna have to get in here, pull out another section of this dirt, drop the pump down, and let it do its next round.
Rick's been pumping water from Raleigh Valley for almost a week, but still needs to remove more before he reaches the gold pay gravels.
Who knows what we're gonna find in the bottom of this? It's been a huge pool of water for 2 years, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a car down there. Maybe there's a live woolly mammoth. Who knows? Hopefully there's a bunch of gold, not just a bunch of trash. Overnight, looks like we got rid of a good 12 feet of water. Every time we do that, we've got to lower the level of the pump, which means we've got to move a pretty substantial amount of dirt. It all takes time, you know, and time is a ticket. And the quicker we get it done, the quicker we can move into Raleigh Valley. Now I'm right up against this high wall, right where I don't want to be. You know, I do have a ditch dug up there with a little barrier wall that should keep the rocks from coming any farther, but it's still not a great place to be.
Moving the pump is a three-man job, so Buzz and Ryan jump in to help.
I'm just moving the pump out of the way right now so I can dig this out. We've only got so much suction line, so we need to get the pump back down to the water level. Whoa! Probably reset it up and get it pumping again. Where we're digging right now is about, what? The water level was up here, and now we're down about 16 feet. We still got a good, maybe 12, 15 feet of water to get out of here. I'm getting into some gnarly here that is full of boulders and extremely hard. That's generally the we're looking for.
Rick's already found Round River rocks and could have hit pay way earlier than he was expecting.
It's a good sign. It's a really good sign.
Thinking we're probably getting close to that pay layer, so I don't know. I would just do a couple pans on it. See, maybe instead of dumping off the edge, we'll just start stockpiling it. It's gold in it. You fill a couple of these. I'll fill this bucket with water. And,
sounds good.
And I'm seeing a color change too, so I'm wondering if we're kind of getting into the pay layer.
That's all I get.
A lot of heavy in here.
Yeah.
Bunch of gold right there. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably 10, 12 colors in here. And I did a pretty sloppy job, if I'm being honest. Might have lost some. And at this point, we're hauling it out of the hole anyway. Might as well start running it. We'll definitely get some gold out of it. That was a really good pan.
No reason not to stockpile it.
Exactly.
You can't get it all in this year. It'll be waiting next.
Oh, we're gonna get it in. I know it's just a gold pan, but that's, the first gold we're gonna see out of Rally Valley this year. So I'm excited about it, and we gotta get the trucks down there and start stockpiling this pay.
Despite hitting pay dirt, Rick's still swinging for the fences.
We are gonna get to the bottom. I don't care what happens, because I gotta know what's down there. I've been told that there's 3, 4, 5 ounce nuggets, and man, I want that.
Ever since we got into Australia Creek and Dominion, our resources are stretched pretty thin all across this mine site.
Deep in the Yukon wilderness, Parker Schnabel's crew is bringing in gold on 2 fronts, Dominion Creek and Australia Creek, where the crew is working the Boomerang Cut, which delivered a big payday last week. But the 2 locations are pushing Parker's operation to the limit.
We're really struggling with just having enough personnel and, enough big equipment to keep up with everything.
With only 2 months left in the season, Parker's mined over 3,400 ounces, closing in fast on his 5,000-ounce target. But the breakneck speed needed to hit his goal is coming at a cost.
You look at all the equipment here, and it'd sure be nice to have some more operators. We got a lot of ground to get through there, but it's making the struggle very real right now. How's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
Oh, not too bad.
What you got going on?
Oh, we need some more loader operators, I'm thinking. Right now we got Australia Creek going, we got the money pit happening, and we got everybody that knows how to run a loader stretched.
In a loader?
Yeah.
And it's easier to hire a truck driver than it is a loader operator. So why don't we repurpose one of our truck drivers, and then I can cycle new people into truck driving positions if need be.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got anybody in mind?
I would be curious to try Sandy out. I think she's ran a loader before, but running a loader somewhere else is not, as you and I well know, running a loader here is not like running a loader anywhere else.
No.
Gold mining, it's fun. It can be fun. At this point in my life, I don't really see myself doing anything else.
25-year-old rock truck driver Sandy Dubois joined Parker's crew this season. A Klondike local, she's been gold mining for 3 years.
I don't know what I want to be when I grow up, so I think this is probably it. I know my biggest dream as a kid was to be like a world famous soccer player, but that dream got crushed. It's all right, as long as I'm not stuck trucking for the next decade, I'll be fine.
Well, right now we've got Sandy, and she's been running truck for us for a bit here, but this is a big step up. Running a wash plant, you're not only operating the loader, but you're also responsible for the wash plant, which means, you know, the shaker deck, the conveyors, the water system going through the sluice runs. So a lot to look out for, but hopefully she catches on quickly.
I'm pretty pumped that I get the opportunity to run Lucifer for a bit, try him out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hope I kill it down there. Make Mama proud.
Sandy has run small wash plants, but nothing like Australia Creek's 250-yard-an-hour beast of a plant, Lucifer.
It's my first day on Lucifer. It was very fast-paced. Definitely feeling stressed out. But I haven't ran a loader in 2 years, so this feels nice to be able to get back into it. It's good. I love a loader over a truck any day. But, this loader sucks. But this stupid armrest keeps slamming against the key and turning the key off while I'm ripping in 4th gear, so that's awesome. Little whiplash. Oh my, this loader. Bruh, it just shut off of me again.
That loader stalls a lot.
Yeah, dude, I'm so annoyed right now. My main challenge here so far is trying to make sure that feeder has dirt in it. So Lucifer here is just going through a lot of dirt really fast. You don't want to see your belts dry. It's just like a big no-no.
If Sandy doesn't keep the plant fed, water will whitewash the plant and blow gold out the sluices.
Shut off again! What is going on?
Did it shut off again?
I'm so frustrated! And the belt's dry. My face is going tingly. I don't want to have a panic attack right now. Evan, my face and body is going tingly. I might need you to switch me out before I have a panic attack. Evan, I need you to switch me out now. You to switch me out, man. I can't really see, man. I need you to switch me out.
You want me to switch you out?
Right now.
Okay.
It sounds like Sandy is definitely struggling there, and it looks like Tyson's on his way over right now. Just definitely something's going on here.
You okay?
Let's go to the side, let's get safety. I get this all the time, don't worry. Breathe with me, right? So let's go 1, 2, 3, inhale, 7, exhale, okay?
Do you want to go for a drive, Sandy, and clear your head?
Yeah.
Let's go for a drive. Evan's running it. Sandy and I are just going to go for a little drive here, Mitch.
No worries.
So sorry.
No, you have nothing to be sorry for.
You have nothing to be sorry for, Sandy.
At Paradise Hill, after just 10 scoops of pay dirt, Tony's trommel is shut down with an off-center conveyor belt. Once again, his money-making machine is not washing dirt, and Tony's empire is in disarray.
The belt is riding to the side. You don't want a belt to ride too much to one side or the other because it will rub on the edges and will actually wear a hole through your steel, and you don't want that.
To adjust the position of the belt, Mike needs to tighten the alignment rods, a system of steel bars that pull the belt to either side.
Should start sliding over here real quick like. See how much I have here? Not supposed to have that much there. So I'm gonna constantly and consistently keep tightening it until it sits where I want it to sit. It should shot right over, but it's not. It's not moving over at all, and it's starting to piss me off.
Hello, sir.
No matter how much we tighten or loosen it, the belt will not shift even slightly. I cannot see why.
I don't know what to tell you.
Something's not quite right, and I don't know what. Oh, actually, let me have a look. I gotta figure out what's stopping it from moving. I see the issue. Just look at that. Look at that. The whole thing is horribly slanted this way. You can see it. That just does not sit right.
You want to?
Yeah, we're gonna shut it off. The plant's crooked too.
In his haste to install the trommel last week, Mike's brother, Kevin, failed to correctly level the conveyor.
The whole thing is not level at all. Tony, do you copy, Tony?
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
The conveyor's come take a look.
For sake.
I've never, ever had that much horse here before. But I guess it must be the year for it. I don't know. Anyway, I don't give a what happens. One of these days, I will win.
What's you got, Mike? The conveyor's bent out of shape. She's not level at the top. How level is it?
Please by names there, brother. What's this up? We'll dig this out, we'll cut it off, we'll put a 1-inch piece in between, see what it does.
The 30-year-old trommel's feeder conveyor belt is off-center. The feeder connects the hopper to the wash plant and sits on steel struts and columns which hold up the top end. One of the columns is lower, and the imbalance is causing the conveyor belt to drift. Rather than adjust the whole conveyor, Tony's bush fix is to cut through the lower column, lift the conveyor with a crane until it's level, and fill the gap in the column with a stack of steel plates, which will be welded in place, realigning the belt.
Hopefully it works, because enough is enough.
All we need to do is level it out. So we're gonna cut that pipe, put a piece of steel underneath it, that should kick it over.
So you want me to cut that one?
Yeah, cut that one.
Okay.
Please.
That was it?
Yep, was it. Give this one a hit, Braden. Hit it. Good. Up a little bit, Mike.
Here you go, Brandon. A little more, a little more.
Just a hair more.
Just a hair more. That was 2 hairs. How was that?
Too much.
Lay it down, Mike.
Perfect.
Okay, keep it there. Find something to fit underneath it. Okay, put it underneath there, see how it looks. You shouldn't lay it on top of the clamp because now you don't get a good measurement. Okay, perfect. Take it out. Phil.
Yep.
Cut them both into 4 inches. Mike, okay, let it down. How's that, Brandon?
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, weld it up.
All right.
Okay, we're done. Fire up.
With only 8 weeks left in the season, Tony's Paradise Hill trommel is finally up and running.
So I thought I heard something. It's good to see it running, eh?
Finally got the thing going.
It's nice to finally see some gold coming out of this, eh?
Well, let's push it and see what's in the box, but yes.
Yeah, we've done that before, too.
Tony needs his super pit to provide over 690 ounces of gold every week for the rest of the year.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. You know, you can keep on pouring more.
Nope.
85.94.
Worth over $170,000.
For 3 days, that's actually not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Well, I'm glad to see some gold off the hill.
I said that'd be so nice to get some money coming
Yeah.
in because we've been pouring the money out like,
Oh, God, yeah.
like by the millions. So, I mean, it'd be nice to see a return coming in, right? Hi.
Yeah, it's about time, guys. Anyways, I think you should pour it back.
Clean it up.
And then, I guess, go back to work for a little longer. Hey? Bye, guys.
Bye. We got it running. Pretty soon we'll be going 24 hours a day. We got to train up some people on them loaders and this and that. We'll just keep on sluicing and we'll see what we'll end up with.
As long as everything is paid for.
We'll take it. Aye. Let's just be cautious. I'm sure it'll be crap. How's it going, Doug?
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Well, I do have some results. The first thing I can see is when you come in to where the excavators are, and every truck pulls up, backs up. If those trucks can pull up beside that excavator and let them load over the side, that truck never goes into reverse.
Correct.
You will actually produce 2% more material. I'm gonna make another suggestion. If we limit the speed of those trucks to 20 miles per hour, you'll see some more fuel savings. My last suggestion is gonna be this. Make a new road that's straight to that trommel. That crooked road is 5,517 feet long. It got some pretty steep grades. Some of them were 8, some of them were 12. When you put in this new road, it is 4,423 feet long. So that's 1,200 feet shorter one way.
One way. So 2,400 foot a trip.
At $5.34 a gallon, that's $80,000 savings.
That's amazing.
I'm a bit skeptical about it, but give it a try, right?
What are you doing standing here? Go make that out.
What we maybe should do is just 2 trucks and then see who can get there the quickest just for the of it.
After having his Paradise Hill mine site analyzed, Tony has spent 3 days and over $20,000 building a new road in the hope it saves him money and helps get him more gold faster. From the trommel, Tony's old haulage road is a mile long, winding up and down steep terrain to his super pit. His new road is shorter, flatter, and straighter. To see how much time and money it will save, Tony plans to race one rock truck on the old road at full speed, and another on the new road, limited to just 20 miles per hour.
Ready to roll, okay?
Yep.
So what we do is, what it takes to go from here to the pit. If you take the bottom road, and Mike will take the top road. Just for the hell of it to see how much time difference it is between the upper road and the lower road. Get it?
Old road, new road?
Yeah. Load the thing for me. In there? Safety
You have
still
to
on?
take the safety still on.
I'll blast one off you go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? 1, 2. Safety. Ready? Oh, you.
Do you even know how to drive that thing, Michael?
Out of the gates, Monica takes the lead and heads for the old road.
I'm stuck at 20, but Monica's got full range.
Sucks to be you.
Well, I'm going 40.
This is a hell of a lot more gradual than the other one.
I lose speed every time I have to go up a hill.
You guys get loaded and then come back.
Get the out of my way, Michael Beats.
And just beautiful gradual road. Literally cuts our distance in half.
Mike, how long did it take you? It take 4. What did it take you, Monica?
5.5, 6.
Wow, that's gonna make one heck of a difference. Good, awesome. New road is in, so let's get some people on them trucks and let's give it.
Yep.
Okay.
Even with the rock trucks limited to 20 miles per hour, the new road shaves off 2 minutes per round trip, saving Tony hundreds of thousands of dollars and allowing him to run more pay dirt in his race to 6,000 ounces.
Sure bloody gonna speed things up. It'll be good. They play a little bit of catch up. That will be very nice.
Hello, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
You brought us some goodies? So you might as well do the honors.
It's Tony's first full week running Paradise Hills Trommel 24/7 with his new road, saving him time and money.
We had Doug out here. I mean, that sure was a help because that cut down on everything, on time,
Well,
consumption.
per truck, 2,400 feet per trip. So.
But that adds up considerably,
And
right?
we now have a downhill grade only loaded instead of, the steep ones up. Because you guys ran it right together.
Yeah, about 1.5 minutes. Mike was faster.
That adds up fast.
It does make a difference, and with fuel and everything.
Anyway, that all went great. In the meantime, let's weigh some of this gold, see where we're at, and then get back at it.
Last season, the trommel averaged over 280 ounces a week.
Ruby, you can count.
Oh, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. Ooh. 222 ounces, 0.98.
Worth $440,000. Tony's best haul of the season, but still way short of what he needs to hit his 6,000-ounce goal.
That's pretty nice, but we have to keep it going. It would be nice to keep it going 24 hours a day, wouldn't it? Hi. Yeah, if we do those kind of gold weights for those kind of days, it will be okay.
So you guys better go back to work, I guess, eh?
Yeah, get it running, Mike. See you later.
With Tyson not here, it's down to us. Time is definitely of the essence. I mean, I hope Tyson's dog is okay, but there's a ton of work here to be done. It's absolutely crazy.
It's now down to operator Damian Brown and mechanic Alec Kelly to move Lucifer.
You're just excreting body odor there, Damien, and you're working so hard.
Gotta get this down for night shift, boy.
That's right.
They need to drag the 45-ton wash plant off its pad, then 300 feet across the cut with the 750 excavator.
All right, give her some drag. Get this wash plant moved.
Damien's worked for Parker for 3 seasons, but this is his first ever plant move.
Are we all good on the left-hand side, Alec, or the right-hand side along that bank?
Yeah, you're just brushing up, but it's soft material.
We got the wash plant down the hill, and it didn't come sliding me, which is a massive bonus.
Damien, it's the 100-meter sprint.
Next step, pull Lucifer up a sharp 30-degree ramp to the top of a 40-foot-high pad.
Yeah, this hill is quite steep. It's a lot of weight to be trying to drag up. It's really going to be slipping a lot. So this is going to tell a lot. And if we get halfway up and we get stranded, it's going to be a mission.
When you start hitting that incline up there, Damien, we got one shot to make it up. I'll go up top and I'll give you instructions.
Well, here we go. If we don't get it up here, I mean, man, Tyson is going to be pissed.
Use the hydraulics just to pull.
What's that?
Hey, Damien! What the whoa! Oh, the plant's sliding away! Oh, easy!
Man, this is sketchy. Good job I have my seatbelt on.
Leave your bucket behind and just walk away from it.
You think Tyson would cry if he seen this?
Oh, yeah.
Come this way, girl.
More throttle, more throttle.
Oh, give her, give her, give her. All right, keep her pulling, steady, steady. Moment of truth.
All right, hold it there.
I like what I see, Damien.
Just 6 hours after shutting down, Damien has Lucifer safely in position.
I wasn't actually sure if we were going to get it up, so I'm just happy. I'm super happy that it's on top of the hill. So we just got to get our stacker in and our feeder in, water pump and water lines set up, and fire it up.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Tyson, how's Jarvis?
He's a hurting unit. Yeah, he had to get stitches, had a torn tendon.
That's unfortunate.
Just glad he's okay, man.
Yeah.
Looks like you guys have made out pretty well here.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thanks for doing this, guys. Sorry to leave you high and dry.
problem.
Maybe be sluicing by the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Nice shift.
Yeah,
Great
nice
shift.
work, guys.
Yeah. Good to see you back here, Tyson.
Thanks, man. These guys have done really good without me, and you know, it's nice to know that everything's still going on here when I've got some personal issues to deal with.
Keep it going. Keep it going. And stop.
And we're trying to line our super stacker up square with the center of Lucifer's pre-wash.
It's straight enough for our purposes.
We're just working on the final piece of the puzzle. We're just about to back the feeder in.
A little more on the turn in there, yeah. And stop. Yeah, that looks good there.
Well, shall we fire her up and see what cut 2 up Australia holds for us?
There she goes.
Hell yeah.
Nice work, man.
Thanks for coming back.
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
You feeling better?
Yeah.
You sound better.
Yeah, I knocked off a little bit early yesterday and just laid down and crashed.
Nice.
Just catch up on some sleep.
2/3 of the way through the season, Parker has mined 4,000 ounces of his 5,000-ounce goal.
Yeah, that's Australia Creek.
Right on.
Australia Creek's weekly average is 130 ounces.
We got 30, 60, 80, 90, 98.2.
What else you got hiding over there? Oh, all kinds of fun stuff. And this came out of that cleanup. Plus the super fines that I melted into a disc.
That's another 5.65 ounces.
So we wound up with 103.85 ounces.
Worth $207,000.
The 3 types of gold I call it. The super fine stuff that I have to melt, nuggets, and the regular stuff.
A little bit of everything.
We're almost at the drilling estimate already, and we still have a lot of sluicing to do. So that's good.
Oh, yeah. This is the money pit.
Here we go, Big Red.
For the last 3 weeks, the money pit has averaged 480 ounces a week.
What do we got? 30, 40. There's 100, 140, 150, 200, 220, 250, 270, 280, 290, 300, 320. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 350, 361.35.
Also down on last week, but still worth over $720,000.
I mean, it's not always going to be 500 ounces a week or whatever we've been doing.
So with Australia Creek's 103 and the pit at 361, our weekly total is 465.2 ounces. Our season total is 4,484.15 ounces. We're gonna put Big Red to bed for the winter and try our new wash plant on some new ground and see how disastrous that turns out. It's been a long time since we've done something stupid, so we might as well try that.
After shutting down Parker's most reliable plant, Big Red,
we're working on the pipeline.
Bring her a little closer.
The pressure is on his new, untested wash plant to not only work,
make sure she's tight,
but start catching Parker more Dominion Creek gold.
That's the one, we're good.
We got our water pump in, the line's installed. We've got the shaker deck, the conveyors. Let's do this.
It looks like a nice setup.
Brand new plant here. You gotta watch out for everything. So we're gonna have a lot of eyes on it here. We're gonna put the water to it. Hopefully that goes well. If it does, then we're gonna start adding dirt and see how it responds. But There's so many things going on here, there's a lot to look out for. Ready for water?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Water coming your way.
Really nice, even water out of there.
That is. All right, get this thing shaking. Let's do it. Why do we got nothing going on here? We got no shaker.
Did you try the reset? Do we not have any power?
We got nothing up here because not even the emergency stop's lit up.
Screwdriver?
Screwdriver.
The man with the tools.
Let's see if we got anything coming in there. Right now we're just checking voltage, seeing what we got here. And we've got power coming into it.
The new shaker deck is powered by a 3-phase 480-volt generator that supplies a lethal amount of electricity to the control panel.
Turn that breaker off. There we go. I'm glad I didn't touch the wrong thing.
Yeah, the smoke would have been coming out of your fingertips there.
Is any of this tripped? Are those supposed to be red or green?
You would think green should be on.
Let's try this.
Then it comes down to this. Oh yeah, that popped.
We're live now.
We have power going through the main breaker.
We got it.
Start it up.
A simple flip of the internal breakers has reset the shaker motor.
Let's throw some dirt at it, I think.
And the plant is ready to rock.
All right, we got the shaker shaking. We're gonna add some dirt here, see what we got.
What's leaking?
It's like shooting back on that side. We got some water leaking out of the bottom of the pre-wash. Damn. We got a Victaulic here that's flowed out. Shut it down.
There must be a fitting loose. Was it this one or that one?
A faulty hose clamp has burst a water line.
Oh, yeah. No, this is just a little too short.
Okay.
And there's like a maybe half-inch gap. I don't think we're gonna get it closed up.
Parker discovers the spray bar hose is too short, causing it to leak.
Oh, we could turn that spray bar off, though.
Like that entire bar off.
Yeah. But let's just turn the spray bar off and try this again.
We got a fitting that's leaking on the plant, and what we're gonna do is just shut that spray bar off. We wanna see if there's anything else we gotta work on. Bypass is closed.
That fixed most of it.
Lori, we'd like some dirt, please.
Hit the conveyors.
Spin them up.
Finally, after 2 long years, Parker's custom wash plant is sluicing pay dirt, giving him a chance to catch even more gold in the final weeks of the season.
Thanks for getting this done. It's a nice setup. I like the plant. I know there's always going to be a few quirks to work out, but I like it so far.
It's nice having that new plant fired up. Shaker deck shaking, and oh, it needs a name.
It needs a name?
I'm really thinking that the old Goldie box is quite fitting for that.
I just feel like in a year I'm gonna not like saying that.
I don't know.
I do like Roxan for a wash plant, right? Because it's like rock and sand, you know? It's kind of what we make there.
Roxan.
Roxan?
Roxan? Yeah.
The real question is the gold still coming in?
You want to see what Australia did?
First up, the gold from the second section of the Boomerang Cut at Australia Creek.
Here we go.
Last week, it delivered 103 ounces.
20, 40, 120, 180, 200.
Oh yeah.
214.65.
Not bad.
Worth nearly $430,000.
How'd old Big Red finish out, though?
So, Mitch, this is your baby. We're gonna put her to bed.
Here we go. There's 50. There's 100. 140. 210, 220, 280, 290, 300, 310.45.
Yeah, Big Red finishing strong.
Now, how about this new wash plant, Roxan?
Parker's new plant, Roxan, ran for 2 days. To bring in 25% more gold than Big Red, it needs over 150 ounces.
The new wash plant.
Not a lot of time, but we got 30, 35, 40, 56, 85. There it is.
But that's pretty bad, 56 ounces. I do wonder now if that wash plant is the right call to make.
Time will tell.
Our season total, 5,066. We broke the 5,000 mark, you guys.
Cheers.
Hey, that's pretty cool, man.
Thanks to Big Red's massive final haul,
Well done.
Parker has passed his season goal early.
A little sad to see Big Red shut down for the season, but man, it put in some time and found some gold.
And there's time in the season left.
Well, what's the new goal then? We know we spent more money than what 5,000 ounces is going to cover.
We bought a lot of gear, and then we have this payment to Dean this fall. I mean, I don't know how unrealistic 7,000 ounces is.
A 7,000-ounce goal would bring in $14 million, nearly paying off Parker's Dominion purchase in his first year of operation.
Our goal is 1,500 ounces, and at this rate, we're not making it. If something breaks down, we're kind of...
To reach their family's 1,500-ounce season goal, Gage and Bryce MacCaughan need to make up for lost time.
Hey. So that gearbox caused us some issues, right? So we're behind now. We need to catch up. I'll do the night shift.
Yeah, we gotta keep the gold coming in, so.
Dad's not here. He's not making any calls, so I think you'd like that night shift idea.
Yeah, we'll just do night shift. You just gotta make sure someone's up for the morning meeting to tell everyone what to do.
Okay, so that's the plan. Night shift. Sure.
See you later. I'm just heading down to the wash plant to the feed hoe. I'm gonna be feeding tonight.
Bryce has volunteered to take the first night shift.
How's it going? You ready for your shift?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hopefully the cleanup's looking good tomorrow and my door's always open.
Yeah, go get some sleep. Yeah, so you can haul me some more pay tomorrow.
Well, to see how long we can keep this night shift going. Every night we do is another day, so it's doubling the production right now.
Time to get back and check out what the boys accomplished. They didn't call me for any panic, so hopefully they knocked it out of the park. I don't hear no trommel spinning. Hopefully they're doing a cleanup, but it's not the right time. Holy what happened there?
It's my fault. I fell asleep on the job, and of course tailings piled up right up into the trommel.
It's an expensive up.
When Bryce finally woke up, he continued to feed the plant without clearing away the tailings. The rocks piled up, blocked the barrel, and ground the trommel to a stop.
So I just woke up and I looked at the back and I just saw a massive pile of cores. And I saw the trommel just stop spinning.
It's gonna be a full day of all of us shoveling in this drum. It's just every day we lose is just getting us further and further away from our goal. So that's not quite what we were hoping for our night shift.
Bryce is so hard on himself that I didn't have to say a word. I've been on night shift many times. I've whitewashed more than once. The key is let's get rolling as fast as we can.
Clogged with up to 40 tons of pay dirt, it will take the entire crew shoveling all day to clear it.
So they're wasting their time down there. Hey, you're wasting your time down there. You know all we have to do? Get this dug down so water can hit it. Turn on the water, it'll flush it all out.
The water idea sounds good. I think we put the pump on there and she'll flush like a toilet.
Okay, man.
Okay, let's fire that water pump up then.
If it works, Brian's plan to run water through the trommel and flush out the pay dirt will save 8 hours of shoveling and get the MacCaughans back on the gold.
Okay, Lane, you can let her go. Just start at an idle. That's just a ton of material to move by hand. So we're gonna fire up the pump and try and flush it, and we'll get in the drum and just help it. Close the bypass.
Bypass is closed.
Here comes the water, boys. Okay, guys, shovel with it. It's working great. Power of water, baby.
Oh, it's father and son bonding time. I'm dry, he's wet. That's what he gets.
Man, that would have taken forever to shovel that. That was a lot of material.
It was pretty freaking stressful. I just gotta suck it up and, yeah, I mean, it's...
Good job taking accountability.
Yeah.
That's all I can expect from you, man. Still work the night shift, man. I'm happy. You guys are doing what nobody else wants to do, so.
I'll be back on night shift in a few hours, I guess. I'll stick around until it fires up, see how everything goes.
We got extra bodies, don't worry about that, man. Go get some sleep. We're gonna hit our 1,500 ounces if it kills us. Ah, sweet!
Trommel spinning, the MacCaughan brothers are back on the gold.
Yeah, at first, I was definitely really pissed off with my brother, but honestly, it's embarrassing as what he did. Like, it really is. So the fact that he stayed up and helped us redeems himself a little bit.
I don't know what else I could have asked for. There's gold in the box. We're running 24 hours. I mean, it's great. We're good to go. Let's make some money. I guess we had a bit of a disaster there.
Yeah, so falling asleep cost us some gold there for the season.
Bet you won't do that again, hey?
No.
As long as we learn from our mistakes, that's all that matters, right?
Take responsibility for what you do.
Yeah.
Well, I think we weigh it up and find out where we're at.
Okay, who's doing it? Racy?
Okay.
You're night shift, so night shift has a lot to do with this. If it wasn't for night shift, we wouldn't have this much.
The brothers continued running another 3 night shifts, trying to hit their 130-ounce weekly target.
20, 40, 70, 90.
Got a bigger tray?
100. You can put some at the front.
He's got to get it all out.
147.9.
Worth nearly $300,000.
And that means this grand total is 885.2.
Way to go, boys.
Way to go. We have 614.80 left this season. So can we do that?
Yeah, with night shift, for our hours in the plant, we can do it.
It's sure rewarding for us as parents to see you guys doing it and taking care of business. Good job. But the boys stepped right up. We got the night shift going. With the night shift going, we should get the numbers up. We should be able to reach our goal. We're aiming for at that 1,500, and I think this is going to do it. I mean, I'm 100% happy.
The belt is
much faster than what we were running before. So yeah, I really need to move a lot faster and speed up. Hey, Mitch, you got a copy, Mitch?
Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
Just to let you know, there's some water coming out of the distribution box. It's coming all the way to the floor, so I'm not sure if it's something we should be concerned.
I'm on my way. I'll come have a look at it. What RPM you got, Alec?
She all maxed out. Parker just upped it.
Parker decided he wanted to make some adjustments on the plant. We had it working what I thought was pretty good. And now this thing's probably running at 20% over capacity and it's spilling everywhere. You just gotta be patient with it. You gotta work through it. And you know, patience is one thing I don't think Parker has much of.
By increasing the feed rate and water flow, Parker's flooded the distribution box.
As you can see here, this plant's just really struggling. You can see the material boiling over. That's not a good thing. All that water coming out, well, it means erosion. The last thing we want is this wash plant pad to get too screwed up and have to pull the plant out of here and rebuild it.
Mitch needs to find a way to stop the water overflowing, but still have enough to wash the increased pay dirt through the plant.
I'm gonna leave the feed rate where it is, and I'm gonna change a couple nozzles in the pre-wash. We're gonna just change kind of where the water's spraying, how the material hits, how the water spreads. That affects everything down here. So we're just gonna shut the plant down quickly here. Hey, Tatiana, you got a copy?
Yeah, copy.
Hey, why don't you go ahead and let your feeder run out?
Yeah, no worries.
So what I'm gonna do is put some of the nozzles on these bars. This will help spread the water, and I'm hoping by spreading the water, it's gonna spread the material out as well. But we need to do this quickly and get the plant back running, because it's not doing nothing here while we're working on it.
Roxan's custom-built spray bars are wide open and causing the plant to overflow. Mitch wants to attach flared nozzles to all of the spray bars. This will help break up and wash the increased rate of pay dirt with less water. If Mitch can get the right spread, it should allow him to reduce the water that's causing the overflow.
By putting these nozzles on here with this flare, it's gonna help spread the water out a bit, kind of creating a wall to spread the material. We're gonna see what that does. Tatiana, you got a copy? Let's throw some dirt at this thing.
Awesome, thank you.
Mitch can now bring the pump back down to 2,800 gallons a minute while maintaining the feed rate at 300 yards an hour.
Fire in the hole! We're just looking at the plant here after making the modifications. The water here in our distribution, it's a lot happier than what it was, and it seems to be spreading the material a little bit better. If you look down here, the water going through the runs, much more even. Looks a lot happier here, no more problems. Hey, Mitch.
What up? Sorry for the hang-up.
Oh, no worries. I don't even think Tyson's gonna make it down tonight. So we made some adjustments on Roxan.
I love that name.
Adjusted feed rate, adjusted water. It was a lot of fun, but definitely a challenge. Because you're like wide open material, wide open water.
Walk away.
Happens. Yeah, walk away.
I'm gonna go get a thermos.
Is there some gold here?
Yeah, we're gonna weigh some gold. So this is Australia Creek, all right? This is Tyson's little baby.
Lucifer has been running on Australia Creek for a month, averaging 145 ounces a week.
50. 150, 200, 230, 260, geez. 270.05.
That's not a bad week.
Worth over $540,000. Next up, Roxanne in the money pit.
Roxanne is definitely, you know, it's got a lot of potential. Is it as good as Big Red? It had a decent run. We had a little bit of downtime as we were making our modifications, but this should be a really good example of what Roxanne's capable of.
Before swapping in Roxanne, Big Red was Parker's main moneymaker, averaging over 370 ounces a week.
All right, we got 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 150, 180, 190, 199, 200 straight up.
So there's 200 straight up. And this is just to kind of like the remainder of it.
Okay. Here we go. We got another 30, 60, 70, 80, another 100, 130, 140.
The remainder, Chris?
Right? 200. More than the first one. 220. 246.85.
Plus the fine stuff that I couldn't clean.
So we got 200 in that pan, and then we got another 253.8.
A total of 453.8 ounces.
That's nearly 120 grand a day.
They got 3 pans of gold there.
A 700 ounce week?
723.85 ounces. Over 700 ounces in 1 week.
That's nuts.
The biggest haul of the season, worth $1.4 million.
That's a hell of a result.
That's a really good week. We're on track. We're really on track. This just might work.
That's pretty cool.
And so our season total, 5789.95.
Like, the more gold that comes out of there, the more I'm like, oh, like, this is the ground. And not just we happen to start in a really good spot, right? It's so nice. Like, it was, at first it was just relief, but now I'm like actually starting to get excited.
Can you imagine though if you had Big Red and Roxanne side by side?
Oh my God, I'd go on strike.
First scoop in the new plant. Let's do it.
Tony's $800,000 gamble is up and running. And for the first time this season, gold is coming in from 2 wash plants.
That runs beautifully.
Ty, do you copy?
Yeah, go for it.
It's time to head back to the hill and get that going. Okay, perfect.
With Mike returning to Paradise Hill, it's on new hire Ty Smith to feed the plant 250 yards an hour.
Let's get that gold.
Can't keep up.
The water from the sluices is turning the ground into quicksand, slowing Chelsea down and threatening to eat away the wash plant pad.
I can't see anything.
Ty, I'm drowning here, man. Tailings building up.
Water is starting to go everywhere.
Yeah, if you can't keep up, it's gonna everything up.
All right, I'm shutting it down.
Are you kidding me? Why is the plan done? It's amazing how people can make such a mess.
Can't keep up. Water's everywhere. Tailings are.
And we shut the plant down for that. You gotta be kidding me.
That what it takes to keep on rolling.
Yeah, I guess they're gonna have to get me unloaded. Show that gal how it's done, I guess.
Chelsea, can you come over here, please?
Hi.
Hi.
Don't get all excited. That's the worst thing you can do. No spinning, no tires, no roll. You gotta quit with that sand because you can't build on that. You're gonna take some of that coarse material and build a decent road in there with it. Using that road, you can drive straight in, grab the tailings, and get the out. Don't get caught in the sand because you're gonna lose that load.
Tony uses coarse tailings to create a raised road that channels away the water to his settling pond and provides a solid path for the loader.
Just give it a scrape. Don't try to dig. Keep the bucket flat, bring it off.
Okay. That makes sense.
Look how nice it runs. It'll never back up again.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Anyway, that's that road done. Keep it up, keep that plant running.
Tony showed up, the plant was down. Needless to say, he was not happy. He hopped in the loader and got a new system going for the tailings and told me what he wanted, and we just really need to keep everything running well.
Tony's $800,000 gamble is back on track.
We'll see how he makes out. I'm sure if you up on the twice yet, you can't put an old head on young shoulders. But if you come in and you can show them, well, then the next time they learn, they know. If I explain something to you, better believe that I can do it myself.
Hello.
Hey, Mike.
For the first time this season, the Beats have gold coming in from both their locations, Paradise Hill, and thanks to Tony's new wash plant purchase, the Indian River.
That new sluice box, we looked at it, looked pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike brought it over, you guys put it in place.
Spending is done and over with. It's a lot of money going up.
Well, that was
so
quick.
hopefully it'll make its money back.
No, and it doesn't hurt to have a good running a second plant over that. All in all, was a good deal. Thing is, you have a new plant ready to go.
So we can't just call this new plant the new plant. So what if we go with
Sluicitron.
Lucifer?
Whoa.
I like that one. Sluicimus Prime. Sluice lot?
I like the sluice a lot.
Sure.
Sure, why not? I really don't care.
How is Sluice Lot doing?
How was who?
We just named the plant. It's Sir Sluice Lot.
Oh, really?
How is it sluicing?
Yeah, sluice lot sluicing away, absolutely.
Okay, great.
That looks good. I would like to weigh that up. Well, let's see what you got.
Tony's new plant, Sir Sluice-A-Lot, has replaced the old shaker deck, which averaged 20 ounces a day.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
To prove its worth, in the 3 days it ran, it needs to produce at least 60 ounces.
84.58.
Worth $170,000.
That's a short lot sluicing with sluice lot, Mike. Yeah.
How many sluices did Sluice Lot do?
Well, sluice lot did pretty good.
That's not bad for I'm happy with that. How did the trommel do?
Every day, 24 hours.
Next, Mike's trommel on Paradise Hill.
Pour her in.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
120, 130, 140, 150, 60, 70, 80, 200. 50, 60, 70, 80, 300, 320, 370, 380, 400, 401.90.
Worth $800,000.
That's nice to see the trommel produced though, huh?
Yes.
Right, so far this year, that is the biggest one we've got. $800,000, that's not bad in a week.
You know, that might just cover the cost of the plant, too.
Yeah. Maybe I get my spending back.
No.
Yeah, there you go.
Right now, we're really struggling with just having enough personnel and, you know, enough big equipment down at the money pit to keep up with everything.
At Dominion Creek's money pit, Foreman Mitch Blaschke is sluicing 250 yards an hour, with Parker's only running wash plant, Roxan. But with most of the crew already stripping ahead for next season, he's feeling the pinch.
I understand where Parker's coming from, getting the ground open up for next year, but right now, with what we got in front of us, I could sure use the help.
In every plant, there's a buildup of tailings at the end.
Tatiana Costa is on double duty, clearing tailings and feeding Roxanne with pay dirt.
Yeah, I'm alone running the plant. It's important to keep on top of the tailings, otherwise they can cause a jam on the plant and it'd have to stop. What the is that? Oh. Hey, Taylor, you have a copy, Taylor?
Yeah, go ahead.
I have a bad flat tire right now. I need you to come with a new tire, and yeah, it's urgent.
Okay, I'll be out there soon.
Okay, see you soon.
You know, right now we've got our only loader down here, so we need to shut her down.
With the only loader available to feed the plant and clear tailings out of action, Mitch has no choice but to shut down Roxanne once again.
It's not good.
What is this?
Yeah, we have a flat tire here.
You can't run it like that?
No, I need you to very kindly fix it for me urgently.
Okay, I can do that. Urgently and everything.
Awesome, thanks.
The rim started spinning inside the tire, and the tire caused these serrations on the rim to really flatten out. These are supposed to grip it so that exactly does not happen. It'd be pretty difficult ask to try and get a new tire on this rim. I think that one's toast. If we put a new tire on it, we're gonna have the same thing happen again. So it's unfortunate, but we do have some extra rims and lots of tires. And we'll just get it elevated, buzz all the nuts off, crane the tire off, crane the new one on, stick the nuts on. Bob's your uncle. Right now, there's no loader feeding the plant. They're shut it down. So, you know, very important I get this tire changed as quick as I can so we can get her back up and running. We're just lining the tire up. Yeah, we'll put all 30 nuts on. Drop it down, torque them up, put the caps on, and away we go. We're off to the races. Tatiana, you got a copy, Tatiana?
Copy.
Yeah, your loader's good to go here if you want to come grab her.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, look at that new tire.
There we go. Ready to roll for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You've been itching for C-Bum back, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, there she is.
Awesome. Thank you.
Be good to her.
I will.
Taylor was able to get her loader fixed, so we're just getting ready to fire the wash plant back up here. Here we go.
The rapid fix of the loader means that Roxan has been shut down for under an hour.
It's awesome. Taylor got the loader fixed pretty fast, and hopefully we'll finish sluicing pretty soon, and the loaders can rest for the rest of the season.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Parker. How's it going?
It's going.
Going? Yeah. That time of year kind of going. So, Tyson, you finished up Australia Creek, yeah?
Yeah, I did.
You guys did do a good job in there.
Thanks, man.
You want to see how you finished?
Let's check it out.
Australia?
To hit his 7,000-ounce target, Parker needs to hit a weekly total of at least 300 ounces.
So here's the end of Australia Creek.
Got 20, 40, 80, 100,
Wow, they're
130,
200. Come on,
170.
Yeah!
260, 282.2.
Worth just over $560,000.
Good way to finish.
That's cool. Australia Creek, over 1,000 ounces. What do you think? We going back there next year and looking for more?
I'm not going to make that decision right now. I think whoever mines it, it'll be tough. You know, there's a lot of work that needs to be put in up there.
Well, we made it work this year.
Roxanne.
So you're gonna kind of have to help me out on this one.
Oh yeah, is it a heavy one?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is a two-hander. Ready?
All right.
Here we go.
We got 100. We got 180, 200. Keep going, 300. Did you hear the clunks? 330,
It's packed in there.
340.
That creaking sound might have been me.
382.85.
Yeah.
Bringing the season total to 6,544 ounces.
Dude, that's sick.
We've already pulled out 3,676 ounces out of here.
Well, all I gotta say about that is you bought the right place.
We're running out of time. We're down to one plant. But, if you guys can keep her going and the ground holds up and the weather.
Later.
See you, Chris.
Yeah.
The money pit just keeps delivering. Roxanne's doing a killer job. Now we got everybody in one spot. Let's see what we can make happen.
So already got a dozer over there, so I have to connect the cable to it. And I will put a rope over there and maybe use the cat to get it over there.
The last 3/4 of a ton, 2-inch thick steel cable has been stretched across the pond and still needs to be hauled the final 50 yards up a steep overgrown berm to reach its anchor point, the D6 dozer.
I'm here to hook on to a rope that Len's throwing down over the berm there so I can hook it onto the cable to get it up to the dozer. Yeah, got it. Okay, Len. Me and Len can't pull on the cable by hand, so he's gonna fire up the dozer, hook onto this rope, and then hopefully pull this cable up to him. You can keep going forward.
So we tried the rope and it didn't work. So I think I'm gonna try it with the excavator. It's got a little risk that I will sink it.
Len decides to abandon the rope and use the bucket arm of an excavator chained to the cable to haul it up the steep berm. But to get in position, the 55-ton 700 has to cross soft ground.
Because you can see the excavator sinking a little bit.
Okay, Len.
Yeah?
Yeah, that should do it, Len.
Beautiful. There you go. Now the winch cable of the dredge is connected to the dozer.
It'll be interesting to see if with the winches they can pull it off. They got every corner cable hooked up, so if they do it right, you should pull right out of there. Look how nice the thing flows out of there, perfectly.
I think if I go forwards, we got it.
That looks good. Yeah, good. She's clear and you're floating. So pull. There you go. The whole thing is floating. Boy, that was sure nice to get up that gangplank.
Yes, sir.
Right? That's been a long time coming, you know that?
Yep.
Good. So you guys want to fire it up and make the thing work?
Should we need a bottle of champagne? And
well, you know, the way this summer been going, I don't know the old lady's going to go for that.
Yeah.
We may have to cut the champagne out, fill that bottle with orange juice or something. Anyway, if you guys want to fire this thing up, let it rip.
I'm so excited I could just my pants. So I'm going to start up the trommel.
There we go, perfect.
Stacker coming on.
All right, stacker's running.
There we go. We got some water coming. Okay, here comes the bucket line.
After 5 years, Tony's dredge is finally catching much-needed gold once again.
There's your first dirt in the bucket. We got it going. It's good. Perfect. That looks pretty awesome if you ask me. It's been a long time coming. It's nice to see it run again. Beautiful system.
Hi, guys. Oh, we have some newbies.
Newbies, yeah. It's exciting, huh?
Glad somebody is excited.
At Paradise Hill, the Beats are meeting for their first Goldway, running 3 wash plants, including the historic Dredge.
Anyway, gentlemen, that was a nice run with the Dredge, huh?
Yep.
It was too bad we had all them troubles, though, hey?
And the gen said that was up.
It was to be expected, though, Greg.
Yep, no, it was.
After we got through most of the troubles, the thing still ran pretty nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sluice a lot.
The new plant sluice lot ran all week. It's pretty good. It's nice having a plant running there again.
Yeah, no.
So you're building quite a stockpile there by the trommel there, dude.
The plant's not chewing through the dirt as fast as they're bringing it right now, so you might as well pile it up there.
What do you want to weigh up first? I got 3 jars.
Okay, weigh that Dredge up. How long did we run it for?
I think only 2 days now.
Weigh it. One of you guys count.
Yeah, let's do it, yeah.
For 2 days running, Tony's hoping the dredge will deliver at least 20 ounces.
2 ounces, 5 ounces, 15. Final is 22.56 ounces.
Worth over $40,000.
That's what we said, 1 ounce an hour, so it's pretty close.
The cost of running it is cheap.
If you can run that thing every day, 24 hours a day, it's a nice producer.
Yeah.
So next up is sluice lot.
Who's counting?
I'm counting.
Okay, are you ready?
Sir Sluicelot has run all week at the Indian River, and should be bringing in 200 ounces.
10, 20, 40, 50, 100, 120, 140, 180, 18436. Slush the lot.
I take that any day. Okay, you gonna pour the trommel?
Yeah.
Dialed in at 300 yards per hour, 24/7 on Paradise Hill, the trommel should bring in around 400 ounces.
Mike is gonna count.
20, 30, 40, 80, 100, 120, 130, 150, 180, 190, 205.22.
That's not great for 24/7, is it?
Yeah.
So this week we did about 412 ounces.
Bringing their season total to 1,669 ounces.
Yeah, so it's quite a bit of money, so that's good. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Everything seems to be working as it should. I think we've got all the kinks out of it.
Working with Greg is longtime Beats miner, Len Hoekstra.
What the? Ah! She's come off on the port side. Tony Beats, do you copy? Tony Beats, do you copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna need some help here.
Hang in there for a sec. I'll be right there.
Let's see what the story is. Remember what I told you? We should put training wheels on the thing?
I was trying to catch the corner. I was deep and I couldn't see the bucket line.
Yeah.
And so it just falls off.
The Dredge's 34-ton bucket line got caught on a boulder wedged in the ground, tearing it from the ladder. No bucket line, no gold.
We've been through this before.
Yes.
Well, with it, we'll get it on. We always do. Let's do it. We're gonna grab it with the bucket and then to see if we can lay it up on top. That's no different than a bicycle chain. It's just that this is a little bit tougher and we have to get a little bit meaner.
Tony's plan? Lift the bucket line back into place using a 349 excavator.
Great, can you put the bucket line down and the buckets towards me?
Spin the buckets toward you.
And now we'll just walk the on like nothing.
You don't know what's happening, but I think it is jamming somewhere. Hold it a second, Greg. Don't turn the bucket line.
Don't do on the bucket line. Shut the bucket line off.
You want bucket line up?
No, I want everything off.
Around, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit, and then you can swing it in. A little bit more.
We're close.
We're stuck on the bottom, Len.
Okay.
This not working water.
Back in the day, we used to pop these on. I don't know what the
I'd rather come up with something a little bit more intelligence than what we're doing. Not very impressed. See what I can come up with, and then we'll take it from there. Gentlemen, shut everything off. We're leaving.
That's it, man. It's over for today.
Every hour, the dredge is down. Tony's 2,500-ounce goal slips further away.
The boss man's pissed off. That's all I know.
Tony's plan? Wrap a winch cable attached to an anchor chain around the bucket line and use a D6 dozer to pick up the bucket line slack. A chain attached to a 349 excavator will then lift the 34-ton bucket line up, while Greg repositions the bucket ladder from the wheelhouse. Once everything is lined up, the excavator will drop the bucket line back into place. It's a game of inches.
And hook that hook into that chain.
Tony needs to carefully coordinate the three machines. Mechanic Brandon Carr is in the D6, while operator Evan Kale works the 349 excavator.
Okay, good. Brendan, pull it a little bit, pull it a little bit. Pull it a bit, 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 pull it a bit. Evan, can you pull up a little bit? One more, Evan. Evan, one more. Pull it up. Pull out. Pull port winds, Greg.
Pulling port winch. I'm maxed out.
Okay, Brendan, pull a hair. That is not pulling, that's letting it go, Brendan. You got to pull. Hold it right there. Hold it right there. Evan, swing it over. Okay, let it down violently, Evan. Brendan, let it off. Okay, Greg, bring the bucket line down. Hold it right there. Hold everything right there.
Nice job.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys. Hello.
Hello there.
Hi, guys.
Some more goodies.
For the second week in a row, the Beats have 3 wash plants running.
It's too bad the bucket line ran off.
Blame the operator. Operator error. Yes, he did.
Operator abuse, that's what it is.
If he runs it off again, then it's easy to put it back.
I showed you guys how to do it, so guess what I'll be? Somewhere else?
Yes.
Ready for dredge?
Okay, let's do it. 5, 10, 15, 18, 20, 30, 40, 46.70.
So an ounce an hour that again, eh?
Yeah.
So what's wrong with that, you know?
No.
If you can run that every day.
The old girl still produces.
Absolutely.
The dredge delivers nearly $100,000 in just 4 days, bringing their season total to 2,043 ounces.
Season isn't over yet. It's all up and up. I think it's awesome.
We're hauling pay from the drum cutter. We can really snipe our rich spots. So anything that we send up is actually really, really good.
We actually prefer snow at this time of year. The rain just turns everything to slop. Time is not on our side at all.
rain is causing worthless black muck from above to slide down the wall of the cut, diluting the pay.
I gotta come up with something to hold Mother Nature back for a bit. We're not gonna beat her, that's for sure, but we'd like to tease her. I gotta make a mud protector, I guess I'd call it. It'll kind of be like an entrance to a mine shaft where, you know, we'll set it against the wall and then we'll just work right there. And then if anything trickles down, it won't fall in, and we'll have a big hook on it. We just grab it with an excavator and move it along the wall. It needs to be done quick and dirty because we need it right away. She's go time. It's gonna be heavy. But we're gonna drag this thing down to the cut, place her by the wall, stand her up, and start drilling. Okay, just keep an eye on it, make sure this thing, I don't want to take a tire out.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's good there, good there.
Get her stood up and start hammering. There we go. Little poke here. Yeah, buddy.
Looking good, looking good.
There she is. I'd say this is a home run for us. I'm so happy, I'm just ready to go.
Mud protector in place.
Oh, baby.
Brian can fire up the drum cutter and get back on the gold.
Oh, I didn't like that. What the hell is that about? Oh my. Are you me?
Brian MacCaughan's brand new drum cutter has sprung a leak.
It's full power, there's nothing spinning. Holy.
It's his only way of getting pay this late in the season.
Copy, Wayne.
Where?
Hey, Wayne, you might want to come down and have a look at this thing.
Okay, I'm on my way down there. Okay.
I'm just kind of in shock. Stand back and I'll spin it for you.
That's weird. It definitely looks like it's got an internal failure of some sort. Yeah, this is weird. The only thing that they've got in their manual is just on how to take your rotator heads off. And I definitely know I do not have the tools to work on this unit.
I'm just sick to the stomach right now.
We're done.
Not how we'd like to end the season, but...
Can I call in, Brian?
Really? Yeah.
Are you busy or can Troy talk to you?
I'm kind of busy right now.
Okay.
We're gonna finish up what we have. We're gonna get everything washed up and see where we're at.
Hey, Bryce. Hello.
At Eureka Creek, it's the final gold way of the season for the MacCaughans.
Okay, let's start out with cash cut. You're up.
Here we go, Bryce, you want to count?
They still need 182.9 ounces to hit their 1,500-ounce season target. First to hit the scale, the final gold from the cash cut.
90, 100, 120, 22.1.
Wow.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, our season total, adding your cash cut, is 1439.10.
There we go, boys. It's looking pretty good to me.
Next, the moment of truth. Did Brian's $150,000 drum cutter bring in the 60 ounces from the deep cut they need to hit their goal?
You hear it? Let's see what she weighs out at. Gage, you calling it?
Sure. There's 5. 15 ounces. 30 ounces. There's 60 ounces. 70 ounces. 75. 80. 90. Keep going. 100. 110. 120. 126.7.
126.7. So the grand total is 1,565.7 ounces. Woo! You guys made it.
Hammer time.
The MacCaughan season gold haul is worth over $3 million, and Brian's drum cutter gamble has already paid for itself.
You pulled a horseshoe out of your again?
I'm pretty damn happy we busted our asses this year. Congratulations, guys. That was a f***ing well-fought season. All in all, it was a fantastic year. We're gonna find new ground for next year. We just gotta choose the right piece of property with the right owner. Maybe it's Parker. We're hopeful, we're happy, we're ready to go.
The Indian River's got better ground right now because we went through all the best stuff already up on the hill. So, yeah, I want the sluices in the Indian.
Tony Beats has gambled nearly $1 million on a new wash plant to get his Indian River operation back on the gold. And he wants it running by the end of the day. The new plant's 53-foot tailings conveyor prevents Mike from backing up his dozer close to the wash plant. So he needs to detach from the back of the plant, recouple at the front with a longer cable, and carefully maneuver the plant between the shaker deck's feed conveyor and the pay pile. Once in position, the water pipes can be attached and the plant can be fired up.
Whoa, Mike, whoa, whoa, whoa. Knock that dirt down with the hoe, I think. You think you knock the dirt down? Please do. Look. Was perfect.
Actually went pretty good. I'm quite happy. Now we just gotta do the little nitty-gritty.
The new wash plant in place, Mike hooks up the water line.
We're almost done. Once we get this all done, I'll start right up.
First scoop in the new plant. Let's do it.
Tony's $800,000 gamble is up and running. And for the first time this season, gold is coming in from 2 wash plants.
That runs beautifully.
Ty,
Do you copy?
Yeah, go for it.
it's time to head back to the hill and get that going.
First-year gold miner Chelsea March clears the tailings.
If anything happens, it's pretty much on us. The fines are building up a little bit, so I'm just gonna backblade it out so the water can flow nice.
Tony's new plant is set up in a different way to his other wash plants. The coarse and fine tailings are being discharged behind the plant, forcing Chelsea to drive across the stream of watery fines coming out of the sluices.
I hate tailings. Never ending. Can't keep up.
The water from the sluices is turning the ground into quicksand, slowing Chelsea down and threatening to eat away the wash plant pad.
I can't see anything. Ty, I'm drowning here, man. Tailings are building up. Water is starting to go everywhere.
Yeah, if you can't keep up, it's gonna everything up.
All right, I'm shutting it down.
Are you kidding me? Why is the plan down?
It's amazing how people can make such a mess.
Can't keep up. Water's everywhere. Tailings are.
And we shut the plan down for that. You gotta be kidding me.
Fire up!
That's what it takes to keep on rolling.
Yeah, I guess they're gonna have to get me unloaded. Show that gal how it's done, I guess.
Chelsea, can you come over there, please?
Hi.
Hi.
Don't get all excited. That's the worst thing. No spinning, no tires, no roll. You gotta quit with that sand because you can't build on that. You're gonna take some of that coarse material and build a decent road in there with it. Using that road, you can drive straight in, grab the tailings, and get the out. Don't get caught in the sand because you're gonna lose that load.
Tony uses coarse tailings to create a raised road that channels away the water to his settling pond and provides a solid path for the loader.
Just get with the scrape. Talk, but don't try to dig. Keep the bucket flat and roll.
Okay. That makes sense.
Look how nice it runs. It'll never back up again.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Anyway, that's that road done. Keep it up, keep that plant running.
Tony showed up, the plant was down. Needless to say, he was not happy. He hopped in the loader and got a new system going for the tailings and told me what he wanted, and we just really need to keep everything running well.
Tony's $800,000 gamble is back on track.
We'll see how he makes out. I'm sure if you up on the twice yet, you can't put an old head on young shoulders. But if you come in and you can show them, well, then the next time they learn, they know. If I explain something to you, better believe that I can do it myself.
At Duncan Creek, Rick Ness's comeback season is hanging by a thread.
If this doesn't work this year, if I don't get this 1,000 ounces, I don't have the capital to come back again. So, you know, I want to leave here knowing that I left nothing on the table.
Rick is still 300 short of his 1,000-ounce goal, which he needs to cover costs, give his crew a gold bonus, and fund next season.
We've got a lot of time to make up for, a lot of gold to get. You know, it took longer than it should have to get all that pay out of Rally Valley, but now we've got a huge stockpile sitting up on the pad, and all we got to do is get it run through Monster Red. We have to run it as hard as we can all day. I mean, 350 yards an hour plus, no stopping for nothing. That is what is going to get us to our 1,000 ounces.
Rick's crew are finally sluicing Rally Valley's nugget-rich pay dirt. 2 years ago, it brought in more than 180 ounces per week, nearly double their best weekly haul this year. Now, in his first week running non-stop, Rick needs it to deliver big again.
The team's keeping it together. There's been a few hiccups, nothing major. Overall, best team I've ever had by far. And without them, I wouldn't be anywhere near where we're at right now. What the f? There's hardly any water going through the plant. Riot, cut the power. There's got to be something wrong with the pump. That thing's puking so much smoke. Damn it! A bunch of leaves clogging up in the suction line. It looks like the intake's covered in leaves, but it's just dying. Just thing's falling on its face. I don't know what's going on, so let's preemptively shut the plant down before this thing dies, just so we can look at it.
Before, that was always submerged.
Ah!
That's a big hole. That's a big one.
Look at how far it's pinched, though, too.
Actually, you can see through it, dude. Those pop through.
That's unbelievable.
Monster Red's pump is out of action.
I'm concerned that this suction line is compromised because it's squished flat. And that happened because the suction box got clogged. It wasn't buried deep enough, so it's covered in leaves. So the pump is trying to suck water, and there's nothing getting through, so it collapsed that suction line. So we're gonna give it a shot, throwing some clamps around each side just to try and squeeze it open. I was just worried about the thing collapsing. That's all I give about. It doesn't have to be perfect, just to hold it open.
The pump's suction basket was too close to the surface, allowing floating debris to block it. With no water, the pump created a vacuum, collapsing the heavy-duty wired pipe. To fix it, Rick plans to seal the hole with a rubber patch. Use clamps on each side of the collapsed section to squeeze it back open and act as a brace, allowing water to pump through once again.
We're gonna have to try these ones around it, so.
Putting a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound here.
Pretty much.
Other one.
There we go.
You got it, Pond.
There it is.
Drop it.
As long as that's underwater, then we'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just try and get that buried down farther, or to drop it. Right now, Buzz is just digging himself out so we can try to bury that thing deeper. Potentially, we could be losing 9, 10 ounces an hour, and that's not acceptable right now. We need all the runtime we can get here at the end. I'm getting annoyed here. It's cost us 3 hours now, and it's probably the last good day we're gonna get, so.
Perfect.
Ah,
Good.
looks good to me. Let's fire it up. Ready?
We can't afford ups like this all the time. Just another rock in the track, man. Nothing ever goes perfectly. You just hope this thing will hold up.
Buzz, you got her.
Pump fixed. Rick fires up Monster Red to get back on the gold.
Obviously, we've got water, so let's turn the thing on. Hopefully, the problem has been solved. We'll fire this thing back up. We don't have any more time to keep around. Well, after all these little problems, at least it's running right now. It's the best we can hope for. Hopefully, it stays that way.
Oh. Look at that.
Rick's about to find out if it's still packed with gold.
To hit our target, we need 150 ounces a week to get to 1,000. So I don't know if we got it this week, but it's going to be close. You ready to counter?
Yeah, I'll counter.
All right.
40, 50, 70, 100, 105, 110, 124.27.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Worth nearly $250,000. Their biggest gold weigh of the season.
A little shy of the 150 gold, but we get rid of that downtime, we know the gold's there. That brings us to 823.95.
If Rally Valley can keep delivering big gold, Rick will still be in with a shot of hitting his goal and coming back next season.
Ooh. We're so close.
We're there. That number makes you really want to push as hard as we can.
Well, good.
So close.
That's what it's
We're right there, man.
I know.
Right there.
That's what it's going to take, you know? If we just, everybody keeps their head on a swivel, keeps their eyes open, and we get solid sluice time next week, we're going to get it.
Well, the deeper we go into Rally Valley, the richer it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what we've been looking for. Tyson, you got a copy, Tyson?
Go ahead.
Yeah, why don't you come over here and see what I just found?
At Dominion Creek, Parker's crew is close to finishing the money pit.
Dude, you know what that is right there? The finish line. All this area over here, done, waste, backfilled. But this right here is the line of pay. And you can see there's not much left. And that is a damn good feeling, my man.
Yeah.
Right here, it's like pay, not pay. Pay, not pay. Not done, done. Not done, done. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, just the tiny little sliver there, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Left, left, left. Go towards feeder. There you go, right there. Hold on. Sluice, 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 sluice.
I would call that your last.
I think that's it. That's the last one right there.
Oh my, I'm actually out of dirt.
Yeah!
Yeah, we're done.
Good job, boys. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
It's amazing all we got done though this year.
Pretty wild, man. Hopefully we can get to that 7,000.
You never know. It'll be tight. Well, you guys made it work.
Yes!
Good job, Sandy.
Yeah, we did it.
Nice work.
You killed it.
Chris, you got a copy, Chris. We are ready for the cleanup down here at Roxan. The last of the materials going through the plant right now.
Thank you for getting this done. Really means a lot. Like, it's a huge amount of ground, a huge amount of logistics that we're not used to dealing with that you guys fought through. Like, you've put in a hell of a season, Mitch. And I just want to thank you.
Well, thank you, man.
You should probably get in your truck and get out of here.
You sure?
Yeah. I mean, you've got a pregnant wife and a daughter's birthday to get home to, don't you?
Yeah, it's her birthday this weekend. Well,
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. I mean, if I hit the road today, I can get home for her birthday.
Sweet.
I really appreciate it, dude.
Thanks, Mitch.
Yeah. See you next year.
Where's the beer at?
Yeah, knock yourself out.
6 months after betting $15 million to buy his own massive claim, it's time for the final gold way of Parker Schnabel's life-changing season.
All right, so what we got? Everybody's outside. I don't really want to keep them waiting.
Parker only needs 174 ounces to hit his 7,000-ounce season goal. But with the money pit paying out big gold, it could deliver much more.
Here we go. Somebody call it.
Assist.
We got 40, 80, 120, 140, 170, 200, 240, 260. We have 300 even. There you go. So we got 2 jars here.
Here we go.
Let's see. We got 50, 100, 150, 180, 200, 220, 230, 240, 254.35.
A total of 554.35 ounces, worth over $1.1 million.
That's nuts.
The biggest weekly gold haul of the season from any single wash plant.
Good purchase, man.
Yeah.
Good place to call home.
I'm just relieved more than anything.
Well, you threw a 5,000-ounce goal at us. You nailed that. You threw a 7,000-ounce goal. Our season total is 7381.1 for the season.
Worth just under $15 million. Almost enough to cover the purchase price of his ground at Dominion in just 1 season.
There you go. Good job. Awesome. I'm beyond happy. This is for a thank you and a congratulations. This is to those that help you get started, those that help you along the way, but aren't here to share. Let's pour that one out.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Ooh. Thank you for getting us a home.
I don't know where I am right now. As far as the season goes, the final total was
7,381.
And that is unreal. Sets us up so well for the next few years. I really want to thank you all. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And I hope that every one of you guys wants to come back, because every one of you guys has a spot here next year. Chris made these melted out of our gold right out of the ground. They're exchangeable for one meal at the kitchen.
I think I speak for everybody here that thank you for finding us a home. I know you're taking off to Brazil, so good luck on that and stay safe, okay?
Thanks.
I just want to say this team is absolutely incredible. You guys have been more than fantastic. It's very much appreciated, and I personally wouldn't handpick a better team than what's standing here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
You are the best.
We started out in such a precarious position with ground, and it looks like this purchase was worth it. I'm just really relieved. We have an unreal project with an unreal group of people, and the ground's way better than anything we've mined before. We've got a whole pile of ground ahead of us. That's so nice. We're in a really good place for the future.
You know what? Like this, it takes 2 seconds. It's the ground, and you feel yourself sink, and you can try to get yourself out, but like this much soup, what's gonna happen?
There'll be a lot of suction on it trying to hold it in there. That'll be half the battle, I think.
Ready to pull it out?
Let's get it out of here before it gets any worse. Okay, Monica, can you come here? Monica, over here, please. Okay, you go in that hole. Yeah. And I will try to pull you out on the bucket.
Okay.
So, as soon as we get movement, you river up a bit, and you make the tracks turn, and we'll see if we can climb you out of there, okay?
Tony's plan? Hook the buckets of the 750 and 480 excavators onto the bucket of the stricken 349 and use their combined power to try and haul it free as Monica uses the boom arm to drag herself to safety.
We don't want that engine underwater and everything, so let's get it out of there. Okay, stick your bucket out, please. Now see if you can bring your bucket a little bit further out and a little bit towards Mike. Okay, you got it, Mike? Okay, hold it.
I can't see a thing. Just so you know, I can't see anything.
Okay, Monica, start walking at the bit. Okay, hold it. Hold it, hold it. Okay, get ready. Crank her up. Can you put your bucket back down, Mike? Let it off a bit. Bucket down, Monica, bucket down. Okay, hold it right there. While you drive, pull your bucket in. Okay, keep her coming, Monica, keep her coming. Perfect. Awesome.
Aces.
That went good, guys, huh?
Aces.
Yeah, it went good.
That went really well. Not just any operator could use buckets like hands to pull out an excavator, but Tony and Mike are some of the best operators I've ever seen.
Disaster averted. The Beats get back to bringing in as much gold as possible before winter hits.
Nobody hurt, nothing broken of any major whatever. So far as I'm concerned, it's all good.
"100 miles away, the Beats have also shut down their remaining plants for the season.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Hey guys.
Hello.
Girls.
How's it going?
And the season, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank goodness.
It was season. We took a bit of a beating, our 6,000 ounce goal, while we knew that wasn't going to happen. But you know what? Who are you going to blame but me? So that's okay. So let's do some of them weigh-ins and see what the we've got.
To hit his new 2,500 ounce target, Tony needs 95 ounces, but with 4 plants running, he's gunning for more. First, gold from the Indian River, starting with the dredge.
69.02.
How long was that going, Monica?
I think it was about half a week.
Okay, not too bad.
Next, the shaker deck.
60, 70, 80, 85.76.
Here's sluice lot.
All right, let's go.
Tony's third plant, Sir Sluice-a-Lot.
140, 160, 173.96.
Bringing the Indian River total to 328.74 ounces, breaking his 2,500 ounce goal.
Nothing wrong with it. Was it a good purchase? I think so. Anyway, let's go do the trommel, guys. Let's weigh the thing up. See what we got.
Finally, gold from the trommel at Paradise Hill.
310, 319.40.
So you're looking at roughly 650 ounces for this gold weight.
A little over $1 million.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Tony's 4-plant blitz has delivered his biggest haul of the season, bringing his season total to 3,054 ounces, worth over $6 million.
So it's kind of the end of the season that we got the together, and look at the amount of gold you can get. There you go. See, and it was nice that you came back for a bit there, Kevin. You know, give us a hand to the end of the season. I'm happy with it. So let us know what you want to work out and what you want to do for next year.
Me and Faith do want to start our own thing, but the name's not on the dotted line yet, so.
I'll be happy to have you back in the Yukon, brother.
Same.
You love us?
I understand, that's right.
I can be cheesy too.
So, pack this up. I want to get going. I want to finish off my last paperwork so I can leave, actually. So, see you guys. Bye, bye, bye.
I know a dismissal when I hear one.
It was an expensive season.
It was very expensive.
It's a little bit of a wake-up call. Is it going to change what we do? No. If anything comes out of this, we'll do a lot better in the future. I have a cut strip right there. It was not that bad of a start, I would think.
No, that's great.
After helping the family's end-of-season push, Kevin's deal to strike out on his own is back on the negotiating table.
There should be some gold here somewhere. Lease is the same as everybody else.
Don't change because you're family.
No. Roadie-wise, figure it out with your mother, and I'm never to blame. I mean, there's nothing like sucking your kids dry, right? It is your party. See? Just like everything else, you just got to get out of bed and go to work. That's it, right? Let's go. I don't care what the kids do. They got to choose where they're the happiest.
Gonna be my bills, my problems, but well, after 20 years working for Tony, I think I can do it.
I'm Parker Schnabel and you're watching Discovery Australia. Hit subscribe now to not miss out on any Gold Rush content.